The movie starts with R explaining that he is a zombie, but does not remember who he was or how he became a zombie, or how he ended up at the airport. He wanders around and shows you his life. Julie is with a group of youths about to go outside the safe walls of the city to retrieve some much needed pharmaceuticals. She tries to grab her boyfriend Perry's hand, but he pulls away. They watch a video about how the zombies are dead. They do not feel, they do not bleed. They are not human anymore and proceed to the outside world. R tells his best friend M that he is hungry, so they embark on a journey towards the city. Julie and her friends are in the drugstore when R and his friends burst in to eat them. R is immediately taken by Julie. She sees him but decides not to shoot and aims towards another zombie. Perry shoots R, so R attacks and kills him. He reveals that if he eats the body, Perry will come back as a zombie. But if he eats the brain, he will gain Perry's memories and it tastes a lot better. So he eats the brain and we are sent into a land of Perry's memories as a child and his first love, Julie. After R has had enough, he stashes some of Perry's brain in his jacket and goes to protect Julie. He can see that she will be overrun soon. She throws a knife into his chest, but he pulls it out and continues towards her. He rubs blood over her face and tells her she will be safe and leads her to follow him. The other zombies do not notice her because they think she is one of them. Julie cries while she follows R back through the airport and back to his plane. He has it filled with all sorts of random items that he liked and records of various artists. He tries to tell her she will be safe. She holds the knife and fear for the worst. He covers her with the blanket and puts on a song she might like. In the morning, she complains about being hungry. R goes out to find her some real food. She sees the advantage and tries to run. Quickly, she sees many other zombies and they are smelling the air, noticing that an alive human is nearby. R grabs her and tells her to act dead. He leads her back to the airplane and explains that she needs to stay a few days or else the other zombie will notice. The two gather some food for Julie and go for a joyride. They try to play games and listen to the music. Julie is increasingly bewildered by R. His heart has been beating now for a couple of days and he continues to eat Perry's brain to see his memories. He is disturbed by the memory of Perry dying at the hands of R. When he wakes, he sees that Julie has fled again. He finds her trying to fight off a group of corpses, including his best friend. He beats them off. M tells him that leaving R for eating. R disagrees and they run off together. They are cut off by a group of bonies, which care not for life or love. M saves them and tells them to jump on, and he will take them to safety. They agree and he leads them back to the car they had driven before. Other zombies are there. Julie grabs R's hand and the zombies are taken back by this occurrence of feeling. They let them pass and hold off the bonies from attacking. It starts to rain and eventually Julie cannot stand the cold any longer. They pull into a neighborhood and find her some food and a Polaroid camera to play with. Julie asks R to sleep on the floor next to her and undresses to dry her clothes. R finally falls asleep and has a dream about being with the humans and hoping for a future. He wakes to find that Julie has left him there and taken the car. He begins to walk back towards the airport and vows to never think or feel again. It starts to rain and R feels cold for the first time since becoming a zombie. Julie runs out of gas and has to walk the rest of the way. Although she looks back for R, she is stopped at the city gates but proceeds inside after being tested and hugging her father. R, on his way back to the airport, runs into M and a group of zombies. M tells him that he has had dreams and started to feel again, but that they cannot return home because the bonies want to destroy them all now. R leads them to secret exit from the city that he learned about during one of Perry's memories and tells them to wait. He goes forward alone. Julie is in her bedroom telling Nora about her zombie friend. She admits to missing him. Soon she is out on the balcony and R yells out her name much like Romeo and Juliet. She sees him and Nora comes running out to find out what all the commotion is about. They let him in and lead him upstairs. They decide to tell Julie's dad about R and how he was changing. The girls give R a makeover so that he could blend in with the crowd. They go to the secret meeting of Julie's father. The town has noticed large group of corpses and bonies heading their direction. Julie tries to explain that the zombies are changing and are on other side. Father refuses to listen. R jumps out and tries to tell him he is about to shoot R when Nora holds a gun to his head so Julie and R can escape. Julie and R are running when they come across some bonies. R fights them off. Meanwhile, the humans are running towards the fight. When they see that the zombies are already attacking the bonies, M says hello to the humans, so they decide to only attack the bonies. R protects Julie from a long fall and almost dies himself. The two kiss and realize how amazing they are together and kiss again. Father shoots R in the chest and proclaims that the next shot will be through his head. Julie stands in front of him to defend him. She points out that he is bleeding, and corpses do not bleed. Father has been getting reports all the day about zombie helping in the fight and refraining from attacking the living. He decides to take a chance on R. The humans and zombies kill all the bonies and eventually the city walls come down. The zombies slowly learn how to be alive again and the humans learn how to tolerate and teach them. M realizes that his name was Marcus. R still cannot remember his name but prefers an R anyway. He and Julie holds hand and while they watch the city walls fall.